Greetings, one and all. This has been a long time coming. Do the campaign. New game. Campaign slot 1. Easy. Enjoy the scenery and narrative, exploring at a leisurely pace. Enemies will have limited perception, inflict less damage, and will give up the chase sooner. Elixirs have increased restorative value, and your health regenerates faster. Tailored for players familiar with first-person action games. For veterans of Dishonored or players who enjoy a challenge, enemies are perceptive, tenacious, and more dangerous in combat. A brutal experience for highly skilled players. Cover offers less concealment, which is weird. Sounds travel farther, and reinforcements show up in greater numbers. Enemies are very perceptive, attack faster, and deal more damage. Elixirs have a decreased restorative value. That's just, why would you do that? And then there's a custom. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to play on hard. Do I want a tutorial? It's been a minute, so yes. Why not? Go for the tutorial. Press any key. I don't see the any key.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
Let's see what you can do.
Can I wall run?
Yes. Huh.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
Did it.
Alright, we're gonna have to adjust controls. Mouse and keyboard. Adjust the sensitivity slightly. Yes.
What's next?
That's better. I'm gonna have to get used to hitting C for crouch. I'm used to hitting left control. Wait, my golden rule. Check under the stairs. Oh, there's nothing.
If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now to test my agility.
Come to me. You
Aha!
did well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Stealth!
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can.
Well,
Father's always on about the value of quiet feet.
Awareness.
No, again. Without letting me see you.
Well, why don't you not turn around?
I've got to sneak to get through this.
I suppose I should have just been faster, huh?
That's my girl. Don't let me hear you or see you.
Didn't see anything at all.
Crouch down and approach from behind.
In the words of Corvo Attano,
Ha ha.
hidden like a secret, quiet as the sunset.
Shut up, Seth. Crossbow.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building.
Oops.
Your crossbow is quiet.
I don't have any more crossbow bolts. Oh.
Perfect shot.
Ooh, I can pick these up. I remember playing when the Xbox Gold was a thing. Get 1 game free a month. Never passed the first main mission. Jesus Christ. Really? Excerpt from a longer work of fiction. Spirit of the Deep, Siren of the Dreams. I walked for hours along the coast, leaving Dunwall behind me until the laminate of the waves drowned all other feeling. I wept, knowing you would not come to me, my love. You rule my dreams, where I behold with a sense I do not possess in the waking life, the dark splendor of your home in the deep. There the ocean rests on your back like a sleeping child on his father's shoulders. In these sleepless nights of despair, you appear to me not as a malevolent Leviathan, but as a young man with eyes as black as the void. Not that it was hard, more of not your type of game. Well, your type of game is shoot everything, and then when everything is dead, try to ask a question. Which isn't
Time
bad.
for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
Huh? Control the block.
Good.
Ow.
Block with your blade. Well done. Come on. Very good.
Counterattack.
You've got a natural instinct for fighting.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. You're quick.
Harry.
Smart move. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
Oh, did a judo chop.
When an enemy is off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack. Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself.
Thanks, Corvo.
When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Honestly, Corvo in that moment kind of looked like Joel from The Last of Us, I'm not going to lie.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart.
Yeah, he did.
In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces.
Yeah.
All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling
You're a simple-minded
Crown Killer
player.
has been
You just
picking
want
off
the
my
big boo.
enemies and
Like I said, there's
dressing
nothing
up
wrong
my
with
father
that.
and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
If I couldn't get the sound effect, or the sound to start working, I would have just installed Evil West and we would have been playing that. But I got it to work, so I'm happy.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
Looks like we're playing as the Empress.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor
It's an action
of Sir Konos.
RPG, kind
Ramsey
of.
says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
Look, he's bringing automatons.
Duke Abel, Duke of Sir Konos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonis offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece. Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Caldwin.
Something
and
wrong with that
Jessamine was
voice.
my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little Sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
Ah, that's great. Oh, shit! Punch! Pitch slap.
Your sword can't still my heart.
Well, he took my outsider powers. Now I choose. I can either play as Emily or I can play as Corvo. You know what? we started off as Emily. We'll play as Emily.
I will cast you in cold marble. No! Sweet girl, over time you will come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and I'll bring her to Cauldron Prison.
Oh, what the fuck? What do you mean wrong choice?
My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
Oh no!
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
Oh, God damn.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
Fuck that dude. I'm gonna get that ring back. I'm gonna knock his ass out.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father.
Dear old dad got
Nothing I can do
turned
alone.
into marble.
I need to get out of here.
Ship launch protocol. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, will launch the ISS Jessamine Caldwin just before the anniversary of your mother's passing, pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we'll have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing out against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you. But here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores afar, near and far and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Bristol, true of heart and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. Now I have to kill everyone? If only there was a master spell or something. Yeah, I'm not... This is going a non-lethal run. Letter from the Helmswater. Empress, we've faced yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all the victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then oh so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in the most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Lenora Helmswater. Homeward Bound, great movie. No. So, because you never played the first game, in the first game you also get the choice. You can be lethal or non-lethal. There is an achievement that the first time I played the game, I was like, I want to try and get it. And it's called the Clean Hands. It's where you don't kill anybody. And that means they can't die from anything. So, like, you can't knock somebody out and then a bunch of plague rats come by and eat them. Because if that happens, then that counts against you. Now, when it comes to the targets that you're going after, yeah, you can assassinate them. That's cool. But the non-lethal methods of taking out people, so much more worse. So we'll take the first guy, for instance, from the first game. You're going after this guy. You can just straight up kill him. It's fine. However, if you do a little bit of digging in the level, you can find out that there is like a mark that is put on people who are branded like a traitor. And if they're branded that, they are exiled. and this guy, he's high up in the government, so you can knock him out, take him to the chair, brand him, and then actually later on in the game you can find him, and he's gone crazy because of the plague. There's one that I particularly love where you find two brothers. You got to knock them out, and I think you've got to take them to a certain spot. And this gang leader, he's like, "Yeah, don't worry, I'll make sure they get taken care of. They won't die. It's a lot of work, but it's a much better payoff." But with the brothers, you knock them out, I give them to the gang leader. The gang leader actually, what he says he's going to do with them, he goes, "I'm going to cut out their tongues and shave their heads and put them into work in the mines that they own until the day they die." See, it's a much worse fate.
Ramses are gonna be back in fashion in not long. You'd be smart to remember that.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then.
Oh, another thing. Schedule for Middle Songs Eve. Empress presented for your approval the schedule for Middle Songs Eve. Morning meal, trade commission, presentation, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read that. That's just boring stuff. They jump from chandelier to chandelier.
The Hound Pits pub. I can't believe it, but I actually miss those times.
Let's do a peek.
These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos.
Can I open up a window? Oh!
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
You could just end it all. Just end it all. It's gonna keep setting the alarm. What the hell was that? Can I hide under the desk? I can hide under the desk. Can't grab the chandelier. Almost like the Hitman game. Well, yeah, but the Hitman games, you know, you're gonna kill motherfuckers.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
Turn off my desk lamp. Oh,
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Lady Emily, you're all right.
hold on, I gotta play the
I
harp.
was worried.
No time for that now.
Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway.
He got turned
My
into
father's-
stone.
He's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Now we have a sword.
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations, and I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you, and your mother before you, could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect, undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit, but trust me, we'll find this crown killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years.
Huh?
You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
So the cool thing about this game too is that you can actually hit stuff and make noise and lure people over. I got 15 bucks. I don't think that one guy's gonna come back. It's just fine, because let's pick up this guy and put him in the room. The off chance that I am wrong and he does come back. The historical records of government, positions, and ranks. Addendum. Corvo Attano, accused of assassinating the Empress, he was sworn to protect. How unlikely he would not only overcome this shame, but then redeem himself so fully as to be named Royal Protector yet to another Empress. Those of us at the College of Histories were too fast to use pen against him. Yet, let us not blame historians, for the evidence against Attano was nearly overwhelming. First, he is the only royal protector ever to have been born of an isle other than Bristol. His foreignness is not a crime in and of itself, but added to the suspicions, the most forgiving of which was that he lacked the capacity to fully understand his duties. Second, he was caught red-handed with the bloodied weapon kneeling over the body of Empress Jessamine. Of course, it turns out that even this damning evidence was part of a clever plot to destroy the Empress and remove Atano from interfering with the ongoing plans of the Lord Regent's conspirators. And while I admit to publishing what are now clearly incorrect conclusions regarding Corvo Atano, I will not, as some of my colleagues have done, resign my position at our venerable organization, but instead I reassert myself in the endeavor of weeding out fact from fiction to produce the most of salient histories possible. Ooh, money. I forgot you can open up like everything. Like if there's a cabinet, yeah, you can probably open it. Money, 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 money. Money. Ooh.
I can't dally.
I mean, I can. I'm kind of dallying right now. Audience request. Captain Matthew, you do not know me, but you've got to tell the Royal Protector that I have an urgent need of this time. I'm carrying a message that has been delivered face to face. Has to be delivered face to face. Tell him I'm working with Atano Sokolov, an old friend. All the boats are being sent away from the docks, but I'll delay as long as I can. Tell Lord Corvo to find me there. My ship is called the Dreadful Whale. Megan Foster. You do remember that too, which was overwhelmed with the items of search and stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly, it's worth it. It's how you get the monies. Oh, what the? Whoop. Hold on. For whatever reason, my game decided to go back to Windows. Alright, we're back. They killed my butler!
If I had two, I'd give him one. I still got one, but then if I eat it... No, wait. No, if he eats it, then what?
Nighty night, motherfucker.
Traitors.
Oops. Did not mean to break my own stuff. I don't know why I'm keeping like light purses inside all this stuff. Crown Killer strikes again. Dunwall citizens have expressed shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic, the Empress Emily Caldwin, has met a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than Ichabod Boyle, notable entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slapshod style of governance and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced that the Crown Killer is the culprit, given the gruesome details left at the crime scene. As Her Majesty's outspoken adversaries fall one by one to this notorious assassin, we boldly ask, is it now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all of dare who criticize the throne? Well, I'm telling you what, if it was Corvo, you would never found his body. Yeah, I have to read everything in that voice from now on? No, that was just the newspaper voice, so that's why it got read like that. I'm not reading everything like that voice. I'm not gonna do that. No. It's like when Duralius does Zane Zipper Flip, yeah?
I need my signet ring.
Oh, I actually have to go out there. Okay. This shouldn't hurt. Okay, good, it didn't.
The throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by.
Mortimer Ramsey.
In fact, when
His
I've
first name
searched
is
the royal
Mortimer.
chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting.
The journal. Mortimer Ramsey could be locked inside the safe room, which contains rations and water. Travelogue. I won't read that. You're still not dead, right? Good.
Cream of society. And very soon you'll be back at the...
Ooh, money. Think I can lure that asshole? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, lady, you need to stay there.
Hey, who is...
I threw a glass bottle at him.
This won't
I
leave
didn't
my
think that would
hand.
actually work. He came around the corner and I threw that glass cup right at his face. Jumping on the bed. Alright, well, I got Mortimer and I got my ring. There's still two assholes in here.
This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform. Oh shit. What happened to him?
I love that he actually, like,
Someone was supposed to keep watch here.
somebody responded.
Fine, I'll do it.
That was great. He's like, oh, fuck, where'd Frank go? Come here, buddy. He's gonna be, oh, there's Frank. He saw him at the last second.
Killed for their loyalty to me. Damn the Duke of Serkonos. Damn Delilah. Senseless slaughter. Look at this place.
Fuck those two.
Her reign is off to a grand start. Father, I don't know how, but I'll make this right. I promise.
One last piggyback ride. Look at this. This is the other thing that I love about the Dishonored game is if you think you can go somewhere, chances are you can. Even though the developers probably never intended for you to go up there. Alright, let's lock this asshole in the treasure room. He is sleeping. He's not dead. He's not taking the big nap.
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
Thanks, Sokolov. Come here, Mortimer, you fuck. And it shall be locked.
Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune.
See what I mean? That's so much better than just fucking killing them. Whispers of the Void. A treatise of the physical existence of that foreign realm. Excerpt. It is a common story. A person has stopped breathing, pinned under carriage wheels or some other tragic happenstance, and is thought to be dead. But when the weight is removed, they make a quick recovery. But nonetheless, for a moment or two, this person was lost to us, lost to the world itself. And what did they experience while in this temporary death? Darkness? Nothingness? No, indeed not. They tell us, as many before have, that they were in a particular place and can describe it vividly. And among us, and who among us does not know the place? Have we not all seen it in our dreams? This place we share in the farthest reaches of our minds. The realm where nothing makes sense, where one is at once both lost and at home. The Void. The voice actor is concerning. Have you in the background while playing War Thunder? That's pretty funny. This is part 2. These little glimpses of the void in dreams or described by those awakened from comas are not limited to select few. In my interviews, I have gleaned that there is not a single citizen without such vision at one time or another. This, then, must be a real place, not folklore or mass delusion. Perhaps it exists deep below the earth or far above it. Perhaps it is right next to us, but hidden. Some trick of the light or wondrous curtain bars us from fully knowing it. And we all but wait for a natural philosopher to unlock the phenomenon, to show us how to see it all, at will. But when so revealed, it will not be a fearsome place any longer, not the distant and special realm described in the myth of the outsider. It will be strange, yes, unsettling, but nonetheless it will be a new realm for us to explore and eventually conquer. What new treasures await us there? Are the lakes made of liquid diamond? Ooh. The clouds of weightless silver gas? And what things would we learn?
This could be handy.
Health injector, yes. An excerpt on bone charms. Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back, passed from salty dogs to young greenhorns, still finding their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut into the husks of the ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of bears that roamed the islets north of Tivia. Once the whaling trade began, practitioners began engraving the bones of those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon, increasing a lover's vigor or providing defense against pregnancy.
I have a feeling I'll need these.
I have a gun now. And a scope. A spyglass.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
That's kind of gross looking.
I'd better take these.
I can't take the entire gold thing, but I'll take the bar. The ingot, a solitary ingot. Corvo Otano, the royal protector in our times. His parents were older at the time of his birth, and his father died in a lumber accident outside the city when Corvo was still young. Around that time, his only sibling, a firstborn sister, moved away to Morley, and the family subsequently lost all contact with her. Only 16, Corvo dazzled the people of Karnaka when he entered and won the annual Blade Verbena. The spectators from all over Zirconos were thrilled to see someone so young and striking from a working-class family advance through duel after duel, eventually taking the prize. This unexpected outcome served Corvo a junior officer ranking in the Grand Zirconan Guard. As a soldier, he was involved in a number of conflicts against organized criminal groups, rogue city-states within Skornos, and pirate bands along the Chain Islands radiating east from Skornos. Sent from his homeland at the age of 18 by the Duke of Skornos, then Theodun's Abel, father of Luca Abel, Corvo was assigned to serve the Emperor and Dunwall as a diplomatic gift. His Skornian heritage made him a bit of an outsider in Dunwall, but its capital city must have seemed exotic and full of old-world mystery. A few months after he moved to Dunwall, it is recorded that Corvo received word that his mother had passed away after several weeks after his departure. Oh, that sucks. Some fig wine. A letter from Wayman. Emily, I didn't want to wake you in the morning, but you'll forgive me when we must have said goodbye 100 times yesterday at night. And the only chance I get to see you with your hair all whichever way is while you're asleep. As soon as the sun rises, you'll put on your empress face. It makes me happy that I know your real face, the one that laughs at your silly rhymes, our silly rhymes. I don't want to go back to Morley, but I'm needed there. It'll be 4 months before we see each other again. I'll miss you, and yes, I'll bring you some of that white loaf tobacco for your hookah. Lord Corvo, if you're reading this letter as per your royal protector functions, know that I am only joking and perfectly aware that white leaf tobacco is forbidden in Bristol. Take care, my daring. I think that's supposed to be darling. Take care, my daring Emily. Don't go falling from a rooftop. I love you, Wayman. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta go get Rocky some food. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I had to get Rocky some more food because his sister ate it all. to the Dunwall streets. Whew, shit, sorry.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
Just making my way downtown. Chapter 12, The Whaling Trade. In 1631, Emperor Finley Morgengard commissioned the first fleet of vessels made expressly for the hunting and processing of whales. They were powered by sails alone and were at the mercy of the winds. Although these whaling ships were small by current standards, Morgengard's fleet established the robust whaling trade we still enjoy today. Modern whaling vessels are much larger and use steam power to traverse the seas in search of whales. Did you know that every part of the beast is used? In addition to canned meat and whale oil, there is also a flourishing whale bone trade. Balin is used in the roofing. Whale skins are processed into crude cloth. Bladders are made into wine flasks. Gross. Even the intestines are carefully harvested for their precious ambergris, used in many medicines and perfumes. And written note at the end: Emily, half of Morgengard's whalers, fell to the rough coast east of Morlaix. You can still see the remains of the ships poking out of the water should you ever visit Arnon. Also, there's mention here that it was Skofiloff himself who designed his first steam-powered whaling ship. He'll tell you all about it if you ask him, and he's sober.
What would my old governess say? Callista would probably tell me to sit up straight and to marry Wyman. She'd ask me when the War of the Four Crowns ended. 1625.
Oh, these assholes. I'll take that. The Tower of Dunwall. I promise I'm not going to read every single book I come across, but I'll read some of them. For over a century, Dunwall Tower has been the capital of the Isle of Crystal, and the seat of power across all the isles of the Empire. Rulers have come and gone, each adding something to the structure. Gardens, observatories, new walls, pools, and specialized interior chambers to suit their needs and whims. Dunwall Tower has withstood numerous wars, several large-scale fires, and the collapse and rebuilding of the Northern Wing. Bativia and Skoronosis joining the Empire first, it was Morlaix that resisted longest. Some of the conflicts that arise some of the conflicts that arise from also necessitate the further fortification of the tower. Repeated assassination attempts and the end of the conflict with Morlaix resulted in the creation of the Royal Protector position, with each ruler choosing his or her own Royal Protector after careful consideration. The Empress Jessamine Caldwin. Perhaps, in retrospect, other historians will see how easy it was for us to fall into the traps set by the schemers who managed the assassination of Empress Jessamine Caldwin. By allowing them to write history, it was for years thought that her trusted protector, Corvo Attano, was also her murderer. A concept we now know to be utterly false. Yet after the tricksters themselves were put down, banished, or imprisoned, it remained common knowledge that the Royal Protector was also Jessamine's murderer. How nicely they arranged the history for us, and how readily we devoured their stories, hungry for each perfectly cooked morsel. But it is well past the time for us to set aside the plate of lies. The schemers were not to be trusted with the Empire, or with Jessamine's life, and they are certainly not to be trusted with the writing down of inaccurate histories. Money, 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 money. Money in the chamber pot.
I've got to get out of Dunwall. I've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Caption. Trauma. Hey, look, they have central air.
Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
Taxes. Yeah, that sounds not fucking terrifying or anything.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkanos, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back.
Serkanos. Central air help pass the plague.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Today, on this sad anniversary, we mourn the tragic slaying of our beloved Empress Jessim. Huh? Stop!
The former Empress,
What the fuck
Emily
just
Caldwin,
happened?
has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.
Somebody just got their ass beat. We gotta find another way down. Whoop! Ooh, Jesus Christ! I'm not gonna take the expressway down. Jump down on an enemy from above. Avoid taking damage from the fall. Press this before landing to perform an assassination or control. Perform a non-lethal takedown.
Hello?
Well, it didn't work, but his ass is unconscious.
Traitorous dog.
I shall eat your dark bread. You have no ration. We have to escape Dunwall. We're fine. Play your way, just like Burger King. Make it your way, so play it your way. Gross.
Yo, sure, yeah, he knows how to talk with the boss.
What's the matter? You don't know how to talk to the boss? Unconscious. Oh. Yoink! 451. Must be safe somewhere. Oh, here it is. Ooh, silver ingot, another gun. Oh, I guess I can't carry it anymore. What the hell is that thing? What the hell is that thing? The Doctor's Journal. Second day, month of Earth, 1852. That's a weird date. I lived in Dunwall most of my life, surviving even the dreaded rat plague 15 years ago. I remember people fighting and killing each other for half-empty elixir flasks. I dealt with housebreakers repeatedly back then, and ultimately decided to sell my house at the clavering in favor of a more secure location. Surely I won't be disturbed anymore, living so close to Dunwall Tower. On some days I even see the Empress riding by in a carriage. Once already I thought I spied the Royal Protector on a nearby rooftop, watching a street altercation below. So I feel safer now. I have less space here, but should still be able to conduct my experiments without fear of the loss of any expensive lab equipment or the funding for my work so dearly depends on. What work is he doing? Oh, we don't have a reflection. We're clearly a vampire. Can I carry a fish head? Fish head, fish head.
Dunwall citizens. This day, Delilah Caldwell is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name. Further, the former empress, Emily Caldwell, is now wanted for treason. Found harboring Emily Caldwell will be fined.
Fish head! What happens if I do kill someone? Well, then it sucks because then I won't get the clean hands achievement. That's what'll happen. If I do end up killing somebody, then I'm judging, or depending on how far back like the save is, I might reload it just so I can try to get it. But if it's like way far back, then I'll be like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna have to have that one death on my hands.
Kiela, sorry you missed us. I'll be taking the children away from Dunwall earlier than expected. A few weeks before the upcoming anniversary of Empress Jessamine's death. Things are about to get bad, and I'm not just talking about the Crown Killer. Besides, there's profit to be made bringing new silver miners down south. So arrangements must be made. Ta for now.
Cook the fish head. Eat the peach. Oh, looking this way. He has his sword out. He looks sickly, I'm not gonna lie. Turn around, buddy. There you go. 'Cause 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 'cause
like that. There, look. I'll check around here.
Being a sneaky little sneak.
Don't even know. Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure. It must like, I don't know. But I
I'll
saw
search
something.
with you. Wait, I'll have a look over there.
I wonder who that was. I wonder what I'm dealing with. That's Emily Caldwell.
You're done.
Nope.
Hey, Louis! I don't want to die.
She can't escape.
Holy shit, that's a lot of enemies.
You aren't going anywhere. She's wounded. Let's finish her.
Strike at me there.
Wow, that was a lot of bad guys right there. That's the guy that must have seen me.
Who's there?
Ooh. Really? You can't jump up there?
One night at the body house. One...
Traitorous dog.
Come on, buddy. You're gonna go have a nap in here. Gonna go take a little nappy. There you go.
Got to get over to one of the other districts.
Something stinks around here. It's not my job to clean up.
Take a nap.
Put in a request for new boots. What I get? A sock. One useless sock. Is that too much to ask?
Put in a request for new boots. I got a sock.
Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What a lick spittle.
The fuck's a lick spittle?
Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
Can't tell if he's a traitor or not.
So it's a coup. The Caldwins have finally fallen. Never thought I'd see the day.
It seems so. And even the legendary Corvo Attano couldn't stop it.
Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then.
2 coins for that cat lab?
Are you coming
Wouldn't
tonight?
miss that.
Thank you. Place is a dump anyway.
They don't know. It's like Scotty doesn't know.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow.
Not this time.
Wanna buy one?
I didn't sign up to fight some freak like the Crown Killer, a cannibal and whatnot.
Cannibal? Ugh.
Oh, this is a terrible assignment. Who wants to keep watch over a place where someone was just gutted, even if it was an ass like Ichabod Boyle?
Ichabod Boyle.
Please turn over all information concerning Emily Caldwin and Corvo Attano.
Maybe the Crown Killer will come back.
And Creed.
Might be wounded. Maybe an easy way for me to earn a medal. Ah, I'm hungry.
Take all the money. Letter to Laura. Laura, don't tell me my business. My family's been at this game for a long time, and I'm not acting alone. Currently, I have several friends working on similar pamphlets aimed at further turning public opinion against Emily Caldwin and her cursed royal protector. Lady Brambley is calling hers bastard daughter. That ought to light them up at court. Nathan Battenbridge is nearly finished with prosecution for Corvo Attano. I'm giving consideration to releasing my own as should Parliament rule a modest proposal. Yes, I know she's the Empress, but eventually she'll bow under the weight what we will bring down upon her. First the gentry here is Dunwall, then the Parliament, finally the other Isles. By early next month, look for these works plastered on the walls here in the capital city. But if you're abroad, you'll see them in Dobrokov, Alba, and Karnak. All these places. As well as I have friends all over, Laura. Don't let it slip your mind for a second, Boyle. Well, this guy did sound kind of like an asshole. I'm gonna fuck up his typewriter. I mean, what's he gonna care? He's dead, so...
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
I bet you don't. You'll be on later and going to get some food? Alright, man. Take that. Take your money. Wonder if they use the Dewey Decimal System. Realize there was a guy standing there.
I told her once, I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on the grinders. Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Jesus, just he's rambling to himself. There we go. Okay. Crown Killer is watching. It's great.
Delilah and the Duke didn't hire the most refined assassin.
Not like my father Corvo. Getting a lot of fucking money. I mean, look, they don't need it. I was gonna say, you think all these are open? Too bad I can't push this chair over there. There's a bag in there. Come on, there you go. Really? Come on, get that vertical leap going. Can't move the little step stool. Apparently I can't climb up that. I don't think that's anything anyways. Let's just steal from the cash registers. God damn it, no! Open! They're gonna be like, ah! A robbery took place after the fact. Woo! I just fucked up all those clocks for no reason. Ichabod Boyle case, witness statement. On the 16th day, month of Earth, just before midnight, I was on my way home after a couple of ales at the pub. Stopping to pee next to the Boyle Company offices, I heard moaning and furniture creaking, so I thought maybe some people were having fun and I could have a peek. But when I got close to the windows, that's when Mr. Boyle started screaming like a slaughtered pig. He was all tied up. There was someone wearing a hooded cloak, and I swear, I think he was eating up Mr. Boyle's guts. Ugh. That has to be the Crown Killer. I told myself, and I ran as fast as I could to the nearest watch post to get help. And your soldiers could have made it to Boyle in time if they hadn't taken half an hour to find me for throwing up. Anyone would have done the same after what I had just been through. Your guys should have some respect. I don't trust that guy. I'm pretty sure they'll give me up in a heartbeat.
Someone is asking for trouble over there.
It looked like...
Shit!
I don't know, but I saw something.
Did you hear that? I wonder what I'm dealing with. Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure. He's been choked out.
I swear I saw someone.
Come on, buddy. Come inspect that glass break.
Something moved. Pretty sure of it.
I wonder who that was. All right.
Nope. Nobody
There's
there.
No one here.
Did he shut the door? He did.
Damn it, I need to pee. Better search the office very carefully.
Come on.
Could swear I saw someone.
You saw me! Ha ha ha!
I'm hungry.
Come on, I want to see something. Hello, civilian.
Who is this?
Oh, well.
Come here, you little shit. There you go. pistol bullets. Anything good in these lockers? Contraband? Money? I know I'm taking forever on the first level, but I have to. I have to steal everything that I can. Or at least attempt to steal everything I can. I've already taken like 6 paintings.
Special edition. Empress Delilah Caldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper, Emily Atano, and the murderous royal protector have been arrested.
Get.
Huh? What? That's not right. I don't want to die. Help!
Shh, you're not gonna die, but you are gonna go unconscious. I don't need him yelling for help. Woes plague beleaguered Dunwall. What? Dunwall's troubles have multiplied of late, calling into question the very efficiency and intentions of our Empress. As evidence that Emily Caldwin has forsaken us, we need to look no further than Rudshire Financial, more commonly called the Flooded District. Though recently drained, we dare not celebrate, as the area is still riddled with maintenance problems remaining from its time underwater. With so many unable to find work, would this not be the perfect moment to unveil a grand scheme to restore of this once posh area? Alas, no further considerations have been proposed, nor has the Empress submitted solutions for the current whale oil shortage, even as we endure rationing and discomfort. The picture of an incompetent leadership is completed when you add all the periodic accidental citizens' deaths at the hands of the Dunwall City Watch, all while Captain Mortimer Ramsey, appointed by Empress, maintains the perfect innocence of those men and women in uniform who are supposed to protect us. Ah, corruption in the police force. Who knew? Parkour. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Is there anything I can pick up that's broken? Here we go.
Huh? That sounded like broken glass.
I was kind of hoping it would go a little bit further than that.
Anybody? Don't maybe search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Huh! I'll check around here.
I must have a talk with the cook. That did not taste anything like pigeon. It's beyond embarrassing. I won't be able to have another dinner party for at least a month.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
I need to pee. People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
Who's there?
What is going on here? Stop!
Found.
Huh?
He won't go far.
You need to find shit!
This won't take long.
See you later, motherfuckers!
Came here to warn. Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it.
That worked.
Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours.
Miss Foster?
Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south. And I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. But Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, I'm ready.
They saw me. See? Nobody dead. Didn't kill anybody. I collected most of the money. I got the paintings. Doubt there was any blueprints or anything to get this early.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd.
Oh.
What is this place? Where am I?
We are in the void.
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
The funny thing is, you can accept his gift or reject it. I will accept the outsider's mark.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. stories. They're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
Woo!
Corvo mentioned being here once.
The Holland.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Did she mean to rhyme that, or is that just a coincidence? Suppose I should have just looked at the,
In the sky here. There's no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should.
ah.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
Thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses.
Huh. Some runes.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Oh yeah. Ooh, see that? It was just his eyes there for a second. Ah.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire.
Karnaca.
Fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, It's a tangled story of blood and ambition.
Ugh.
The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
There we are. Alright, I'm actually going to save it right here, and I'm going to stop just a short stream. I was going to be on earlier, but I had a dentist appointment that kind of sprung on me. But this is what I'm going to do. This is the start of Mission 2. I'll do one mission a stream, or if one mission goes by pretty quick, then we'll do 2 missions that stream. But I'll see you probably a little bit later on tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it because I put it off for so fucking long. But until then.